listening to, watching, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling sex, drugs, and skincare. Like and subscribe. Hey, welcome back to Sex, Drugs, and Skincare. I'm Nikki Davis Jr., licensed comedian, stand-up esthetician, 25 years doing skincare. This is the only podcast that I'm aware of that does skincare and comedy, because the only friends we have are basically comedians or people that know more about skin than us.
Totally. And this is the only podcast I'm aware of. Yeah. I don't know any other podcasts, and I don't care to.
Yeah, good. You don't need to know.
No, I have no idea. Like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe. Makes us look good, and you know, make comments.
Yeah. Parking. We're starting a Kickstarter for parking money, so we can have money for parking. Has anybody ever done that?
I don't know.
Like parking money? Be like, I need to park my car this weekend, and somebody can help me out.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, right?
By the way, you're allowed to talk or anything if you want, like just like last time, but...
Oh, I'll wait.
Okay, good. Oh, wow,
Good.
she's saving it up.
Save
I'm very
for the podcast.
excited, yeah.
Save for the car ride home.
How have you been since the last podcast?
Oh, I've been doing pretty well. I forgot to take this shirt. Okay, hold on.
Oh, yeah, go for it. He's going to do a quick costume change.
I did.
Oh, it's better. Okay, I like that.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
You look good.
Thank you. I just got this shirt.
No, when? Oh, out of the laundry?
Out of the laundry.
That's my favorite t-shirt of yours that I like to borrow.
This one here?
Yeah, the Biggie shirt.
Oh, yeah, I like this one.
What
It's
size
like
is it? Biggie.
I think it's Biggie. Yeah, I think it's Biggie. I tell people it's Alfred Hitchcock.
It does.
And then they
like
go, oh my
Alfred
God, I
Hitchcock.
love that guy. I'm like, I know, wasn't he fantastic? And they go, is it Biggie? I go, oh, Biggie's for the birds. And then people who know Alfred Hitchcock know that he made a movie called
That's right.
The Burbs. Sorry.
And then Eric Clapton. Isn't he in the Birds?
Was Eric Clapton in the Birds?
Or is he Yardbirds?
I think it was the Yardbirds. Yeah, because the Yardbirds was the British band, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And the Birds were it was an American band, wasn't it?
I don't know.
You know, these are good questions you bring up.
Yeah,
you have
leave
no
it
idea.
in the comments.
You have these questions you ask that you don't even know the answers, not even close to anything. You're like, I don't know.
It has nothing to do with what we're talking about on the podcast today.
And that's how you fill space. See? You build intrigue. You see it just natural. Nothing came across like we were trying to do anything. I wasn't entertained.
You can't get this on a normal skincare podcast.
No.
This interaction that we have with each other, you're never going to find it. So just don't even bother.
Yeah, ironically, other skincare podcasts make me break out.
Yeah.
Because they're gross.
Make you break out.
They make me break out, yeah.
Just break out.
Prison.
Oh, yeah.
I can't watch them.
The show?
Yeah. Speaking of segues.
Yeah.
What's going on with you?
Oh, nothing. I've just been sitting here changing shirts to make it look like we weren't here for the last two podcasts in a row. And how am I doing?
Good. I like it because we're also giving people what people want in podcasts anyways, which is like behind the scenes and also like inside baseball. So it's like it's a show, but you're also like, listen, I'm just like you. We do multiple podcasts a day, you know? Like,
I'm just like you.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the format though. The 30-minute format's nice.
I feel like though we do need to, especially with this guest today, I think we should get to her as quickly as possible because she always has a lot of things to impart to us.
Yes.
In
another guest that's been on here that you might be.
Is this your third or fourth time?
I think it might be my fourth.
Oh
I think
God.
maybe even fifth.
Yeah, I think
Whoa.
maybe.
I think so.
I think she might even. This has been a third, fourth, and fifth generation guest podcast today. Series of podcast.
We picked our favorites for this
week
round.
Oh.
Yeah,
round of weeks. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So she's very, very funny. I'm gonna say she's very, very funny. She's a hilarious comedian, a very talented actress. One time she was in here after she was promoting a movie that she had just got done shooting. Fifth time guest. She's a Renaissance woman.
Yeah.
Please give it up for Tanya Strong.
Yay!
Thank you.
No warning, by the way. Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to be back. I love this show.
You look amazing.
Thank you. I think I've lost like 40 pounds since I
What?
saw you. Yeah.
You look unbelievable.
Thank you.
Were you just changing your diet or?
I stopped drinking.
That is a big one.
I stopped drinking and I stopped smoking weed.
What?
I know, but it was like, one and the other, just
They
kind
go
of
hand
went
in
hand in
hand,
hand. Yeah.
Is that like something do you happen when you were in Mexico, or was that part of it, or was that an extension of it?
No, Mexico, I drank.
Okay.
I drank in Mexico. Yeah, I drank, but this was after when I got back. I think I've been I have 208 days, so a little bit over 6 months.
That's
nice.
amazing.
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you.
That's really good.
And so the weight just kind of fell off with that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I was just gonna say something. I'm like, should I say it? Should I not say it?
What?
But I'm also celibate.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
So the world just made a collective.
Yeah. This vagina is closed for the summer.
Well,
yeah.
good for you. You're maintaining that energy in there, right?
I'm clearing that energy.
You're clearing it. Okay.
Clearing the womb space, clearing the sacral, which and it's all a like, you know, trying to do something different, like when you want to do something different. And I think drinking, smoking, and then having sex with random people just kind of just lost its spark.
That's so funny.
I don't know.
Just, you know, yeah, I realized that, you know, from what I had with the person I was with before, like for 5 years, which was like my best friend, to not. And it's like, then I started having sex with people that I just like, what am I doing? Like, this is just not, this isn't for me.
No.
Like, it's not the same.
It's not fun.
It's not fun. Like, you guys know, you guys are best friends,
Yeah.
right? You can't imagine, you know, bumping uglies with somebody else, like randomly. Yeah, no.
And girls get attached too.
Yeah, we get attached. So that's important for me too. So like, I feel like I've never cleared myself from any past breakups or traumas. And, you know, I don't think people understand how energy works. But like, you know, when you have sex with someone, you take on all their crap, all their trash. And it's like, you know, it's like trash dumping after trash dumping after trash dumping.
You're making it sound so good right now.
You know what? I hope
when we get home.
It's probably the most romantic thing I've heard all day.
Yeah, I hope this is making you guys horny.
Trash day.
Well, this is really good though that you brought these up, because I'm going to have you choose between our last two topics that so you get to pick one or two, and they're both actually really good topics.
Oh man, I feel like I'm going to go with one.
Okay, so go ahead and read it for us. I'll set this up.
Can weed make you hotter?
There you go.
Can weed make you hotter? Like, I mean, for some people, like if someone's like really stoned and they're ugly and like people like squint, they're like, oh yeah, she's hot.
Yeah.
Well, that's the topic. So we're going to do that topic today. And so, yeah, we're going to have a few little clinical studies woven into our little thing here.
So can it actually make you more attractive?
Basically, we're going to talk about whether or not some of the ingredients from either weed or CBD, THC, if it's good for your skin, what's trendy, and what actually does anything.
I do smoke CBD weed though.
CBD weed is good.
Yeah, it's like it takes the edge off. Like the divas, right?
I know, so good.
They're so good. Yeah, CBD weed works, and for me, just to take the edge off of like not being able to smoke weed. And then like I also enjoy non-alcoholic beer, but that's a whole other thing.
Okay.
You know?
All right, that sounds like a party.
You gotta shut me down. You know what I mean? So tell us.
So we're going to talk about anti-inflammatory benefits of weed, or weed-related products, potential skin stressors from smoking, right? And how THC lube actually feels. I don't know if you've tried it. We have.
THC lube?
Is it? Oh no, ours is CBD.
CBD, yeah.
Yeah, but I'd actually like to try the THC lube one just to see, because it would go into your skin.
So it would go into like your skin, but like the most like sensitive part of your body too, like the most like open areas.
Exactly.
Interesting. Wow.
Yep.
Huh. I'm not high, but my penis is. You know, like that kind of thing. Are you stoned? No, my balls are. I don't know. It's not funny.
So, like you were saying, CBD is like very relaxing. It's also very anti-inflammatory. So, in vitro studies have shown that CBD can reduce cytokines. I'm not going to list the which ones they are, because I don't even know how to pronounce it.
So boring.
But what cytokines are key drivers in acne and redness. And so if you're taking something, or maybe even topically, it's going to help to reduce the inflammation.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not inflamed.
You're not inflamed at all.
Okay. That was many whiskeys ago.
Yes.
That's bloated.
I can tell the difference for sure.
Okay,
now that I'm looking at you, yeah.
Good,
I mean, you looked beautiful before, but now I can definitely tell you looked more sculpted.
Thank you. What? More sculpted?
Your face, it just looks more like...
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You know what? Thank you so much for the videos. Like, I really do need to sign up.
My problem. My problem.
Yeah. No, yeah.
That's how.
It's a problem.
And for the classes. Like, if you guys don't know her funny facial class, you guys got to get in it on Thursday.
I'm going to continue to I'm going to start putting that into this thing. But sign up for my secret session on Patreon and you get 2 free classes on Zoom every month. And if you miss either of those 2 classes, there's like hundreds of classes to choose from online. And
she's very dedicated to every 2 weeks, like putting on a class and like.
Because consistency matters. Yeah. And we do our own facial massage. We get into our jaw. We lift and tone and lymphatic drainage and all that stuff. And Tanya has been with me since the very, very, very beginning.
From the gate, girl, you changed my face. Like I run into people all the time and they're like, wow, you haven't changed. Like you look the same. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah, you do. You haven't.
I do.
You have in a good way.
Yeah, I haven't aged yet.
Yes,
so,
exactly. Yeah.
You know, I worry about Botox. Like, should I get Botox? Should I not get Botox?
Do you do Botox or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't do Botox.
I don't think you need it. I'm looking at you right now.
Because I'm not smiling.
She's like,
oh. I did like permanent Botox in Mexico.
They have a permanent Botox?
It's a permanent thing that they have. You know, they have all kinds of fillers and stuff in Mexico. And I did something like in 2016 and I just never needed it again.
Oh, wow. So it just like told the nerve, go bye-bye.
Yeah. And then I just use your methods, But tell us more.
Okay. So let's go back to CBD. It will help to inhibit lipid synthesis, which is just sebum in your skin. Via something called the AMPK-SREBP-1 pathway. See, these are things I don't know what they are, but I just made sure to get some studies before I just started talking.
Yeah, don't say. I'm reading that, really.
And it also promotes collagen and elastin in your skin. So that is going to help your skin stay young.
Oh.
So that's a positive.
Okay, that's a positive.
Yeah. Now that's CBD on its own?
I believe it's CBD just on its own, like maybe in a topical.
Okay, understood.
And the trials that they have done are CBD ointments, so that makes sense. And they're going to improve the inflammation of your skin, and especially with things like acne. I'm assuming even with like eczema and psoriasis, it probably would help with that too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And feel free to interject anytime you want, but just so you know, I'm not trying to cut you off if I keep going with information. Yeah. So the question is then topical versus oral, right?
Okay.
That's a reasonable question.
I cut out oral too. Messes with my throat chakra.
Giving or receiving?
Giving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. As long as we're straight on that.
Yeah.
We're not stupid. So topical CBD actually forms depots in the stratum corneum. What is that? Oh, I guess it deposits something in the stratum corneum, which is one of your layers of skin. So it's bypassing. Oh, what it's basically saying is that it's putting it on your skin. It's bypassing the layers of your skin. Or okay, if you take, let's just say you take vitamin C. If you take 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C in your skin, you might get 10% of that to your skin.
Really?
Yeah. If you're putting it on topically, you're going around the system, cutting out the middlemen, and then just putting it directly on your skin.
Huh.
So vitamin C is so good for your body, but if you're just trying to get it on your skin, put it on your skin directly.
You want to laugh what I use for vitamin C serum?
Yeah. No. Yes.
I use half a lemon. I just use some lemon drops, straight lemon, and go like this, and I put it on my face.
There's probably something really good about that.
It makes a difference. Like it's like my serum before I even start applying makeup. And then when I'm done with that, then I use the aloe vera plant and I use the salve and I put that on my face and I let it dry before I start putting on face.
Then you put it on your other face stuff.
But I hear that some people can't use vitamin C or can't use lemon, and they say, oh, you'll darken, and I think they're lying. I think they just want you to spend $300 on the vitamin C serum.
Vitamin C actually lightens your skin. And I mean, back in the old days, don't you remember the Brady Bunch when Jad had freckles and she wanted to get rid of them? And so she was trying to rub lemon on her skin. And that was to get rid of the freckles.
Yeah. I remember you gave me an amazing vitamin. It was my first vitamin C serum. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I think it was it vitamin C or hyaluronic acid?
Oh, it was hyaluronic acid. Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah. If you use hyaluronic acid, though, you got to put something heavier on top to seal it in. Yeah. Oh. Otherwise the hyaluronic acid, because it attracts moisture, it will actually attract it from your skin as well.
Really?
Yeah. So you want to That's people make that mistake all the time. So put it on and then put something heavier over it.
Like a coat?
Yes, like a
sweater?
sweater. Yeah.
Okay. Just in case? Yeah.
Yes.
You got to bake it in.
That's funny.
Okay, so what else? UV protection. There's nano CBD cream, which I would love to try that. If anybody knows where you can find some of that, please put that in the comments. And it reduced the UVA-induced cellular damage, which the UVA is the long-term damage that gets in there. Like UVB is the one that burns. You probably know this already, but UVA is the one that, like, no matter really what time you're out, it doesn't really matter. It comes even through your windows. It's going into your skin, penetrating all of the layers of your skin, and then it shows up like 30 years later, having affected your DNA in your skin, and then it's gnarly. Wow. So that's why you want to do full spectrum sunblocks.
And don't leave the house before 5.
Exactly. Yeah. Or whenever the sun goes down, honestly. Yeah. So and then it also helps to reduce the post-sun redness. So like when you got that terrible sunburn, that would have probably been really helpful for you.
That would have been.
Tell really quickly if you can.
My hyperpigmentation. It's lightened up a lot.
But there's just a story of how you even got it. If you don't mind.
When I went and did that movie?
Yeah, that's right.
I went and did this movie, and Cannibal Comedian, which actually we've won a lot of awards. Like it's awesome. Actually my hyperpigmentation has been worth it. Like like this movie is killing it. Like it's a comedy horror. So Cannibal Comedian, I'm the opening scene. And they told us to get there like I think like 4 or 5 in the morning, and we went all the way into the desert. Like, you know, when you're going down the 15 and it's like ZZYYXX.
Yeah.
So we got off that road, and then I had to travel like an hour and a half down into a city called Amboy. And by the time we got into the desert, it was already 90 degrees.
That's the morning.
And like at 5 in the morning.
Oh my
like
God.
4:50 in the morning, it was 90 degrees. Whoa. And so as the hours went on and on, it just kept getting hotter and hotter. And I didn't wear any sunscreen because I didn't even think. And I had just put on makeup. I didn't put no sunscreen, just makeup. And then because I was dying in the scene, they poured blood all over me. And I don't know if that didn't help the situation, you know, because you have this stuff on.
It's corn syrup too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's corn syrup. So I don't know if this was like baking on my face.
Probably,
too.
Yeah.
Probably, but it was just full on sun. Like by the time we were done shooting, I think it was like 11 in the morning. It was 117 degrees.
Oh my God.
And I was fine when I left. I was fine. My skin was fine. But man, I just got these dark patches. Right. Remember how
you
dark
had
they were?
melasma, like just
full
right
on
across.
melasma. Yeah, I look like a football player. You know, when they put the black lines underneath for like a long time. And you know, it was very painful, like traumatically, like as a woman, just like it just totally ruined my skin. And so I've just been treating it all these years. One thing that I got is, you know, those little red lights.
Oh yeah.
So I've been doing red light
That's
therapy
great for
on it.
Yeah.
And it seems that it's cleared it up. Also too, like I make my juices, you know, my beets and turmeric and things like that kind of help internally.
That's good for inflammation too.
Yeah,
for
very
inflammation.
good for inflammation.
Yeah. So also I've been using tretinoin
retin-A
and retin-A. It's like a combo cream. Like one time I use one, and then like a few days later I'll use the other. That seems to help a lot. I also use the turmeric from the leftover juicing, and I kind of made a cleanser, like a face cleanser, and I use that. And my friend was like, "Don't use that. It actually stains your face." I was like, "Well, I think it was doing good."
I think it stains your sink more than it stains your face.
Oh yeah. But no, so it's been working good.
Yeah.
But you know, we'll see what happens as I, you know, keep putting shit on my face and see if it lightens. But other than that, like I can't really go out with it on my face. I look like a drug addict. Like
with what?
With the melasma. Like if you're just walking out, you know, I just need some missing teeth, and I look like a crackhead from Skid Row.
Don't put that out there in the universe that you need missing teeth.
No, I don't need missing teeth. No, that's not what and I don't need to be on Skid Row either. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when I go out, if I don't have anything on, like my face, it's just, you know, it's not pretty. But
you're beautiful no matter what you do. I've seen
Thank
you in
you.
all stages.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh yeah, you see me with no makeup on.
Yeah,
when
remember
do
when
the
we had to
funny
trade
face.
glasses?
Oh yeah.
That was
yeah,
so
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
And I couldn't see a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because I was wearing just straight reading glasses.
Yeah.
So yeah, that
But,
was
yeah.
funny. Okay, so let's go. So that would have really helped you, the little CBD. So let's talk about smoking weed since you've stopped.
Uh-huh.
There are drawbacks and side effects to that as well. So, and then also, I guess we're going to skip right to the topics and the lubes. THC itself is an anti-inflammatory topically alone, but I guess with the CBD and the terpenes, which I looked up, the data is quite sparse, it says. Let's see, there's a lack of rigorous data. Where are the terpenes? Terpenes are basically like the essential oils of it in a sense, and they create it's the smell of it, and then it's like, I guess, like turpentine, right? So it's like a what do you call it when you like
A reduction?
reduction? Yeah, where it's just like the very like
It's like the concentrated version.
yeah, something like that. So that's what essential oils are.
Okay.
It's not just essential that you use them. It's just it's essential
it's
to
an
it's an
essence.
essence of
It's
it.
an essence. Okay.
Right.
Like the magazine.
Yeah, like magazine essence.
Yes.
So smoking, let's talk about that. I do sometimes worry about it, not enough to stop. But it does, any kind of smoking cigarettes or smoking anything with the carbon monoxide is going to cause vasoconstriction.
Constriction, where you're actually, when you're like, your blood vessels are actually.
You vasoconstriction. What'd you call me? What'd you call me?
I like
It's like,
that.
no. I was talking about blood. What? What?
And the smoke also gives you oxidative stress.
Okay.
Smoking anything reduces the blood flow, and it increases your free radicals. So that's why they say, well, first of all, you're going to get dullness, dryness, premature aging if you do too much, and possible acne. But if you stop smoking, I forget what they say, how many weeks it is, your skin, your circulation will come back, and your skin will start to you'll be like, oh God, I look so much better now.
Oh, okay.
So that's why when you have surgery, you can't. They don't want you smoking because they want all that. They want your blood to be circulating really well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's one bad habit. I mean, I'm not proud of it, but I smoke cigarettes.
You do? I don't think I've
I
ever seen you smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, I've been smoking now for over a year. Like 14 months to be exact. I've been smoking cigarettes.
Well,
and I know I have to stop because I'm planning to start dating, and I know that it's gonna be that point where I'm gonna have to stop smoking because guys are like, ew, that's gross, and I'm like, ew, so is your soft dick. Like,
see, eye for an eye.
We can't have it all.
yeah.
You know? Like, clip that.
Yeah. Oh, that's going in the teaser, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know I'm gonna have to stop smoking cigarettes, but I'm enjoying it because I'm enjoying this time for me right now.
I'm glad you're enjoying your cigarettes.
I
am. I can't fault you for it because I smoked for years and years and years.
Watch me in 20 years. I still haven't given up cigarettes. I love my cigarettes. So I gave up on dick.
She's still celibate.
Right?
20 years
still
later.
celibate
Yeah.
20 years later. It's a lifestyle. You know?
I like your voice of your older self.
Right? My future self voice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so the inflammation risk, high THC smoke will worsen your flares of, I guess, inflammation in certain individuals if you're prone to it.
So if you're smoking a lot more, it'll actually stress you out more than.
It'll just make you more inflamed, just I think, your body wise.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we're getting close to sort of, so we got to stay on topic. So cannabis and sexual confidence. So there's THC based lubes. Foria is the brand that we use. I don't know if there's THC. I know there's CBD in it, and I like it. And when you start having sex again, hit me up because I want to tell you about the stuff that puts the stuff inside of you, and it makes it all I don't know if there's cinnamon in there or something, but and there's CBD, but it makes it all
baking soda and vinegar.
And
you make a volcano in your body.
I was gonna say, give me the one with the glitter.
You got it. But it does. It report you get increased sensitivity by putting it on and around And it's good for arousal, especially for
Okay.
women. I don't know that you noticed a difference. You said you didn't really notice much of a difference.
I never notice
On
when
you.
you're aroused.
I'm
like, I
you
don't-
never notice when I'm aroused. Yeah.
No, I don't know if I did. I can't remember if I felt anything different. I don't think it was.
But men are so hard on their penises. Like, I'm surprised you don't have calluses, honestly.
I think it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know what to say there.
I have no idea what to say.
I saw your mouth moving, so I was like,
I was
is she going to respond to that? I want to give some space for you.
Yeah, I think I'll give it space.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll try some Dr. Scholl's.
You know?
Get rid of the calluses. All right, never mind. That's-
I know what you're talking about. So there's no real clinical trials yet, but a lot of personal feedback saying that it is, and mine included, saying that it enhanced warmth, lingering sensation, and a more chill vibe. Apparently, my vagina has a more chill vibe.
Oh,
Will you
okay.
now? If you have that, you put that on yourself and it absorbs into your body, into your vagina, and it gets you. Can you get a DUI?
That's
If you
a very
have
good
THC
question. I
into your
don't
body and
know.
you're like, "Whoa."
I would think so, because anything you put on your skin, you're putting
Goes
inside
into your
your
body?
body. Yeah, it just depends on how much, I guess.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And then in certain things, you have better absorption through your skin
Mhm.
than you do through like through your mouth or whatever, or like inhaling.
Yeah.
Okay. Or not inhaling, but just through like oral consumption.
You just put it in your butthole.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. That's how I think that's how they did it in like medieval times or whatever.
At the restaurant?
Yeah, like, I gotta fight this night. And they just shut it.
Give me my turkey leg.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Put the meal. What is it? That's how they gave people vitamins. They put in their turkey legs.
No, yeah.
And they used to eat them.
Okay, so there's something called the canna beauty boom right now. It's an industry that they're projecting that it's going to hit like $16 to $25 billion by 2025.
Mhm.
Now that it's legal,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could see that happening, and I think people more and more want to sneak weed into their everyday life. You know,
But I think it's buttholes.
isn't it just into their
Okay.
butthole?
Well, you
Yeah.
said that earlier. I don't remember.
Yeah. And then I guess using all of those things together, whether it's a whole plant or like an isolate, meaning like the CBD or the THC, works something called like an entourage effect. And that the theory is that using like the cannabinoids, which we have naturally in our body, which is weird, terpenes and all the other compounds that you find in there, that it actually works more therapeutically in your body than just one. Just like if you're just taking CBD.
So
or
if
you're
it's
just
better,
taking
that's why like they say
THC.
like the CBD was like, it doesn't have quite as much of an effect as if like you have it with the THC paired with it. I think
Right.
so. Yeah.
Well, it's like you're not really supposed to separate the white from the yolk and the eggs. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
People
yeah.
do it because they think, oh, yolks are bad for you, but honestly, like,
I ate the shells.
Calcium, baby.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All one thing. I'm not gonna waste.
The shells. So I guess just be cautioned that there's not that many trials, and third-party tested brands are going to be the ones that are going to be showing these studies.
Yeah.
So they're going to probably overpromise some of the stuff that they're putting the THC in. So that's pretty much it. I mean, we don't have to really go over. Do you have any questions or anything like that?
No, I didn't know there were so many benefits to CBD. And, I don't use it all the time.
Yeah.
It's just like, in case of emergency, break glass, or like if I go to a podcast, like they're smoking weed, I'll bring it so I look cool.
You bring your own
Yeah.
CBD.
So I
Yeah.
look cool.
There's something nice about the CBD joint too, because you can still puff it. You don't have to because for me, if I have a joint, it's a little bit, and I'm like, all right, I gotta chill. And then I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, so it's kind of nice to be able to
Yeah.
kind of continually smoke it. You're not like, I'm not like out of my mind.
It
Yeah.
does take the edge off, though.
It takes a little bit, yeah.
Remember, Shevsky brought us like that huge bag of it.
Yeah, I still
Of
have
CBD?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
still have like a little bit of like a probably like
I think I still have a big bag of it at my house
Yeah.
somewhere. I think I found it underneath my bed.
it's
Oh
right,
my
we grind it up and you can
Yeah.
make your own joint.
you
Yeah.
make your own joints.
Dude, save me some.
I will. If
Yeah.
I find
Yeah,
it,
that
I
would be
will
great.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'll give you some if
Be
there was
like,
a time.
Oh, yeah, because it's not, not a lot of people have it.
Mm-mm.
Where do you
which
get
is
yours?
it.
Like at a weed store?
I got mine from, the wrestler Rob Van Dam.
Yeah.
I do-
RVD.
I do not.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
He's one of my besties.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I was actually the his best man at his wedding when
Aw.
he married Katie Forbes,
That's so cool.
and he started his own CBD line of weed, and then he stopped doing it, and then he gave me all the product. So
I love
have-
that about him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I have
That's
like
really
a whole
cool.
box of, of his CBD and his papers and all of that. So it's like, I have my own little dispensary under the couch.
That's nice.
But it's like, it's going to run out, and I need to stockpile it like toilet paper.
I want to open a dispensary and just call it Under the Couch.
Oh, that'd be
That'd
great.
be a good name, right? Or Under the Bed.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Under the Couch could be like another company of Under the Bed.
Oh, right.
It's
like
all
a
an umbrella.
subsidiary.
It's all under the same bed.
What I wanted to know, your Joshua tree, your glamping.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it because should we even say it?
We'll just do. We'll keep.
Well, you and I also. Okay, yeah,
We'll
okay,
tell
yeah,
you,
yeah. We'll tell you more about it, but yeah, there's more things to come, and
Okay.
yeah,
All right. Coming soon.
Coming
Yeah.
soon, yeah.
All right. We'll talk about that.
Dude,
Okay.
thank you so much for coming.
Thank
We
you.
love you so much.
I love you guys too.
Always the
You're
best.
the best,
Always
yeah.
so much fun.
And you know what? And how did you know I was coming? You're wearing my favorite earrings of yours.
The pizza.
The pizza. You knew. I remember those.
Of course.
Yeah, they're beautiful. So I love your show. Congratulations. You've been doing so well.
Thank you.
I feel like I've been watching this ride and and you're doing a great thing for people.
You've got something that you're working on too with the cooking show, right?
Oh,
Tell
my
us
cooking
about that.
show.
Is it-
Yeah, I love my cooking show.
Okay, good. I thought you were going to say you're not doing it anymore.
Oh yeah, no, Tanya's Treats.
Yeah, check into
it's,
Tanya's Treats.
Yeah, check it out. Go to my Instagram at Tanya Estrada 334, and check it out. I have it on there, and it's really hard because you really got to concentrate. Like as you guys know, like just focus down. I filmed like 5 episodes in one day.
Good.
So
Wow.
I was like working from like 12 noon till 3 in the morning.
Oh my God.
And I didn't get to bed till 5 after the cleanup.
Wow.
But I got him out.
It's
and
worth it.
It's worth it to just get him out. And then now that I've ran him through Instagram, the Chicano Hollywood app is gonna pick them up and they're gonna go on
that's
there.
That's
cool.
great.
Yeah. And then now I'm gonna start releasing them on all the other platforms like TikTok and see if Twitter has an upload, and also to Flip. There's the Flip app now.
I've heard it. I don't know what it is.
The Flip app, and YouTube Shorts. Just start putting them out there, and then eventually, hopefully, I'll get ads or billboards or like I just want to be known as.
Girl, you need a billboard.
I do need a billboard. I do. It
If
is
Angeline
cute.
had to have, you're like way more qualified to have a billboard.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I wanna see
But
a big-
I want to be the Martha Stewart. But the Latina Martha Stewart.
Martina.
The Latina Martha.
No, I was saying
Stewart.
Martina Stewart.
Martina Stewart, yeah. But with titties and jokes. Like that's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going
That's
for.
the tagline. I love
Yeah.
that. That's awesome.
Oh my God, can that be a tagline?
That's
Yes.
hilarious.
Okay,
Yeah, I love
okay.
I
that.
don't see why not.
Okay,
They
I'm
know
gonna
what
have to
they're.
edit
It
that in.
describes exactly what you're getting.
Yeah. You know what? I never thought that I can add that in as a slogan.
Absolutely, put it on your business card.
Yeah, because my slogan now is bon appetitties. Like that's what.
This is why we love her
I love that.
so much.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well, thanks for coming. We're gonna have you back a 6th time.
Yes,
soon.
please.
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
we need to go back and count back like the old episodes.
we will.
probably,
That
and
would be
like do
fun.
a little mashup of all the stupid things I say.
Like when you tried to kill me with a cookie.
That was the funniest.
Oh man,
That was
but-
like episode 1. If you go back and look, I think that was the first one I released. If you ever want to see me look like I'm about to die on camera, watch that one and comment.
But yeah, like and share.
Yeah, like and share. All right. Well, thank
right.
you again.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Okay. Don't
All
forget
right.
to check into Tanya's Treats.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.